good evening. Welcome to the post-game press conference for the EuroBasket Women 2025, following the Group C game between Belgium and Czechia. This is the last game day in Brno. Both teams are qualified for quarterfinals, and Belgium win. The final score in 72-60. We are joined here by Coach Mike Thibault and Maxwella Lizowa Mbaka. We'll start with statement from both coach and player before we open the floor to question. Coach, can you please share with us your statement, please?
Yeah, I think the first thing is, when you come to the first stages of the tournament, you have two goals. The first is to qualify and move on, which we did on Friday, and the second is to win your group. And so, the first two check marks on our list we've taken care of. I thought that today it was going to be a physical game. Czechia is very good, well prepared, and I thought our defense, more than anything, held up. This is another opponent that we held to, I think, 35%. But, we established the defensive part, particularly when we came out in the third quarter, too. I think, we were aggressive on the offensive end, but we got, I think, 7 stops or 8 stops in a row in the third quarter, and it was I think a 12-1 or 14-1 run to get us going. So that speaks a lot about our defense. Maxwella has been one of the keys for how we play defense. She drives other teams' guards crazy. Sometimes she drives me crazy because she fouls. No, I'm just kidding. She's one of our best defensive players, and all of her three-point shooting showed up tonight too. So it's fun to just move on and get ready for the next one. We know every game gets tougher, but we'll be prepared for Wednesday.
Thank you, Coach. Maxwella, your comment, please.
I agree. I'm proud of the team, what we have done. We improved our game, we got better, and I think that's what we want to do the whole tournament. So I'm excited for the next chapter.
Thank you so much. We'll continue with question in English first. If you have a question, please raise your hand and we'll get a microphone. Please.
Coach, what do you want to improve the most for the next game?
I think improvement is kind of an interesting question in the sense that, from game to game, different things go better than others. Tonight, we struggled shooting the three-point shot for a long stretch. So, if I had a wish list, I'd wish that we made more of those. And I think I'd start there. We talked about at halftime we needed to do a better job of rebounding, and we did a better job in the second half. They didn't get as many second shots. I thought we just tightened up. So I think every day what you want is to get a little bit better at everything. You're not going to all of a sudden become a 50% three-point shooting between now and Wednesday, but you can have people who are normally good three-point shooters, they'll get their rhythm back. But when we play defense as hard as we're playing, sometimes, that takes a little bit from your legs offensively. And so if I had to choose one or the other right now, I like the defensive effort that we're making because we're putting pressure on people right now.
Thank you. Another question, please.
After the 2 games, did you feel some doubt in the team?
Why would I have felt any doubt? I'm serious. I mean, I don't know where that question is. I didn't see any in our locker room. I don't know why anybody would feel that way.
Yes, Coach. You've been on the head of the team for say how many? 10, 12 games now.
Yep.
Is there anything that surprises you still on European basketball, coming here and playing 3 games on the championship? No,
I mean, I've been in this format before. I've coached both on the men's and the women's side in the U.S. And when you play, like when we played in Belgium for the Olympic qualifying tournament when I was with the U.S., it's the same basic format. I mean, you're playing 3 games in 4 or 5 days. The Olympics are very similar. I think the one thing that's probably a little bit different is it's allowed to be a little bit more physical, particularly in the paint. You better come strong when you get in the paint. But I haven't been surprised. I mean, I've scouted and recruited so many, European players when I was in the WNBA that I've seen so many games. Nothing's really a big surprise.
Any more questions?
What about the two three-point shots you made? That was a relief for the team as well, I guess. For you and for the team, everybody was like, heh. Or do you feel it also that way?
I mean, yeah. I'm trying to be ready anytime. I know the three-point shot is not my best quality, but I can make them sometimes, and today was one of those days, so I'm happy to have my team with this and with everything I can. So, yeah, happy to score my three sometimes.
She made her coach happy.
Yeah.
It is now the 10th win in a row on the European level for you guys, not for the coach, but for you guys. That means something, starting from 2021?
I mean, it does mean something, but I don't think about that way. I think more about that tournament at this moment, and not really what we did in the past, even if it's a big thing. Now it's a new chapter, and we need to achieve new things. So, yeah, it was really cool to win. We have a trophy, but it's not going to give us a trophy today. So we have new things to work on and new things to achieve, new goals. So I hope we win the next games, not the one we won in the past.
Thank you. Any more questions? Thank you. So this concludes the first part of the press conference. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Welcome back for the second part of the press conference following the Group C game between Belgium and Czechia. Both teams are qualified for quarterfinals. Let me remind you the score, 72-60. We are now joined by Coach Romana Pečková and Helena Hanuzová. Coach, can we start with your statement, please?
My jsme proti Belgii odehráli velmi dobrý první poločas.
Against the strong opponent as Belgium is, we played very good first half.
Jediný, co nás trápil v prvním poločase, tak byl, nebo jedna z věcí byl útočný doskok soupeře.
The only part of game where we were a little bit struggling in the first half was offensive rebounding of the opponent.
Paradoxně jsme toto zlepšili v dalším průběhu utkání, ale nevyvarovali jsme se v třetí čtvrtině velkého výpadku.
We were able to manage to get back and to improve the defensive rebounding, but then we had a little letdown in the third quarter.
Hlavně jsme se zastavili v ofenzivě.
We stopped our offensive flow stopped.
A buď jednodušší body nebo body z trojkové vzdálenosti nám v té chvíli hodně chyběly.
And we were missing some easy points or some points from three-pointers.
Ale celkově si myslím, že skvělé nasazení týmu, že holkám za tohle určitě musím poděkovat. ale samozřejmě ta kvalita byla o něco vyšší na straně soupeře.
Overall, nevertheless, I need to praise the effort of our team. That was great. And on the other hand, the quality of the opponent prevailed at the end.
Thank you. Elena, can you give us your thoughts after this game? Please.
I agree with everything what the coach said. Like the third quarter was really tough for us. We didn't score like even some easy shot, and we missed a lot of like threes. But I think that for us it was like good preparation game for the final against Spain, and we are losing the game again. I think it was 18, the biggest lead, but we didn't give up. And the last quarter, we start to play our game, and we get back, and I think that we play pretty good game against champions.
Thank you. Let's continue with question, first in English and after in Czech, if there are some. Question in English? No? Question in Czech?
David Nekvinda, Radiožurnál. Paní Ptáčková, byla to dobrá prověrka tady ten zápas před tím čtvrtfinále, že takto s kvalitním soupeřem jste se utkali?
Takhle to přesně musíme brát, nejde to brát jinak a nesmíme být prostě zklamaný z toho celkového výsledku. Já si myslím, že můžeme být ještě o něco lepší, tak jak už jsem říkala, máme v týmu skvělé střelce a když tohle ještě přidáme, tak jsme si dneska dokázali, že můžeme i v té další fázi prostě sehrát skvělý zápasy.
Dobrý den, já bych se zeptal, jaký to bude soupeř Španělsko ve vašich očích?
Co jsem u reprezentace, tak jsme se Španělskem nehráli. Spousta holek, ale hraje španělskou ligu, nebo hrálo, anebo bude hrát, tak já si myslím, že pro ně je to velká motivace, velká výzva. Já španělský tým vnímám tak, že má velmi chytré hráčky. Zvlášť na perimetru si myslím, že jsou velmi silní v tom, že opravdu dokáží dobře číst hru. Myslím, že i přesto, že Španělsku letos chybí pár hráček zkušených, tak přesto tam mají skvělou novou generaci dalších. Tohle vždycky oni dokážou skvěle doplnit, takže je to samozřejmě zase favorit, ale pokud jsme dokázali hrát některé úseky z Belgii takhle dobře, tak myslím, že nás to opravňuje k tomu si myslet, že můžeme hrát i se Španělskem vyrovnaný zápas.
Ještě bych se zeptal na shrnutí celé té skupiny, jak byste ji zhodnotila?
Tak první dva zápasy si byly v něčem podobné, ten třetí samozřejmě byl úplně o něčem jiným, ale oba dva soupeři, první, ono to teď vypadá, že jsme porazili vysokým skórem, ale myslím si, že nějakou kvalitu svoji mají, ale prostě se jim proti nám příliš útočně nedařilo. A já bych řekla, že naopak my jsme odehráli opravdu dva skvělý zápasy, takže rozhodně bych tyhle týmy nepodceňovala. A tu se asi, že zhodnocení, no, tak my jsme hlavně předem si hodně přáli postoupit dál, být druhý, to jsme splnili, takže myslím, že může být prostě velká spokojenost.
Před 2 lety jste z Belgii hodně vysoko prohráli, tak ukazuje to, kam se ten tým posunul za tu dobu od minulého EuroBasketu.
Takhle to přesně můžeme brát. Přesně to je to srovnání. S Belgií jsme hráli po druhé za vlastně 2 roky, takže jiný srovnání nemáme. A opravdu jsem měla pocit, že jsme se v některých úsecích Belgii vyrovnali, ale prostě oni jsou zkušenější, mají prostě na hřišti ještě lepší pohyb a prostě hrají spolu strašně dlouho. Některé hráčky opravdu 16 let minimálně, takže možná už jsem to zmiňovala, že jsou spolu prostě některý od 16 a je to na nich hodně znát. A je to ta páteř toho týmu, Julie Vanlo, Emma Messeman.
Any more question? No. Perfect. So this concludes the press conference. Congratulations again for the qualification for the next round and see you there for the second game.